Hi students and families, today I'm going to show you how to get onto a Lifesize Conference so that you can conference with the 3rd grade team. On my screen you can see that we now have a schedule for each individual teacher or team. I'll put this back up at the end of the video so that you can take notes on when your teacher is available. Alright, I've mirrored my iPad so that you can follow along with what I'm doing. The first step is to go to Safari at the bottom. And I'm actually going to back up. Okay, so you should be on Google. If not, you can always click up and either click Google here or type it into the search bar. And then you are going to type in this address. And I'll blow it up for you so you can see it. So this HTTPS call.lifesizecloud.com. Feel free to pause the video so that you can type that into the search bar, but I'm going to keep going. After you are going to click on this second one, this Lifesize launcher. Now, you don't have to download an app for this to work. In fact, you can't download the app. So ignore these big buttons here and look below where it says can't download. You're going to click on join from the browser. And then you're going to click allow so that you can use your camera and your microphone. Okay. So now your camera and your microphone are on, but you're not connected to a meeting. You have to enter what they're calling an extension, which is our room number. So click on the search. I'm going to move this over. And this is our extension code. So you're going to type those numbers into here. So 1882481. And then hit next. Put your name in, check the box, and click Join Meeting. Now it's going to say that you're the only person because nobody else is in this meeting. But when you log on, you're going to see the rest of the 3rd grade team, or whoever you're in the meeting with. Okay, normally it pops up and just says you're the only one, but we just don't see anything. I'm going to show you some of the features for the Lifesize Conference. So at the bottom you see the mute button, and then you see this camera button. If you press that, there you go. If you press that, it's going to mute you, so we won't be able to hear you. The next one is the camera. Again, if you mute that, see how this goes gray? That's because your camera's not working. And then the next one is the red circle in the middle, and that's to hang up with the conference. I'm going to go over some of our expectations. But first, I'm going to actually show you how to save this so that you don't have to keep going back to it. Okay, so once you are on this screen, click this button right here, the square with the arrow, and click Add to Home Screen. And then Add. Now this is on your desktop for your iPad, and all you have to do is click it, click Join from the browser, and enter your extension. So you won't have to search for it every time. Okay, now I'm going to go over some of our expectations. So while we are social distancing, this is kind of like our virtual classroom. So we have the same expectations, similar expectations to when we're in school. The first is that you mute your mic when you join. So that button I showed you, the first one on the left, if you click that and it turns red, then you know you're muted. When you join the conference, please mute your microphone so that we don't have a bunch of people talking at once. It gets really hard to hear you when there's more than one person talking. The next is to silently wave when someone enters so that they know that we see them. So just give them a quick wave. 3, come prepared with work or questions. We want you to get the most out of your time with us, so please come prepared with work you've either finished that you want us to review really quick or you want to show us, or questions that you have about work you're still finishing. 4, raise your hand if you have a question. Again, we won't be able to hear you with your mic on, so just raise your hand and we'll be able to see you and call on you. And 5, one person talks at a time. Just like we're in school, only one person talking at a time. Alright, so here are those times again. The URL and extension if you need it, and then Mr. Joy has Monday and Wednesday from 11 to 11:30. Mrs. Stack and myself, Monday and Wednesday, 10 to 10:30. Mr. Rivera and myself in for Mrs. Bardroff, Tuesday and Thursday from 11 to 11:30. Again, if you can't make these times, you can schedule a different time with one of your teachers. Or if you have something that you really, really want answered, you can pop into another time with another teacher. And third grade's doing all the same work, so they'll be able to help you. All right, we hope to see you on a conference soon. Take care.